Good morning. Welcome to the WEX Wakeup for Friday, April 28th. I'm Christy Matino. New this morning, fighting back. Former President Donald Trump is criticizing President Biden's 2024 campaign announcement video. He told a crowd in New Hampshire on Thursday that Biden is bad for America. Trump called the president grossly incompetent during his first campaign rally since Biden announced his re-election bid. Now, in Biden's campaign video, which he released earlier this week, the president took aim at Trump. And here was Trump's response to that.
A prepackaged video that took supposedly 7 takes to get it right, if right is what you want to call it. In it, he says he's running because Trump and MAGA pose a threat to democracy. Can you believe it?
The former president said he's also bringing back a popular phrase that he used amongst his fan base back in 2016.
I'm going to retire the name Crooked so that we can use the name for Joe Biden, because he'll be known from now on as Crooked Joe Biden.
And in the Senate, Chuck Schumer's Equal Rights Amendment vote failed 51-47 on Thursday, removing the deadline that prevents the amendment from being ratified and made part of the U.S. Constitution. The ERA is a proposal guaranteeing equal rights under the law regardless of sex. It was first introduced into Congress in 1923. It didn't pass until 1972. But at least 3/4 of all 50 states must ratify an amendment for it to become a part of the Constitution. Schumer brought a bipartisan resolution to lifting the 1982 deadline to the floor for a vote, despite not having the support to pass it. And Congresswoman Kat Cammack says she sees a common theme in the Biden administration, what she says is agenda over security. Here's more from our exclusive interview from Kat Cammack and Washington Examiner reporter Julia Johnson.
There is a growing concern, state lawmakers, federal lawmakers, sounding the alarm on American farmland being bought by China and its entities. Now, you supported legislation from Representative Newhouse last session, and you're a co-sponsor on the reintroduced version. I looked at some of the co-sponsors. Most, if not all, are Republicans. There's been a little bit of a bipartisan support for measures on TikTok that's owned by ByteDance. Why isn't there a similar bipartisan support for this farmland being bought up by China?
You know, I'm not sure what the opposition is to protecting our ag land. You know, in my district alone, we had a shell company that was traced back to the CCP, purchased 1,400 acres to do what they called primate research. Now, at the local level, we were able to stop the zoning that would be required for them to actually start operations. So it's a small victory in a very large war that is being waged on our critical land. When you think of a nation that can't produce its own food supply, that is a nation that is not secure. And so part of what my goal is on the Ag Committee, but also as a member of Congress, is to make sure that people see food security as national security. And then with the topic of China buying up farmland, I think it's absolutely ludicrous that we haven't recognized that the CCP is no friend of ours.
And that's the news on the WEX Wake Up. Be sure to follow us online and on social media so you stay in the know of all those headlines turning in politics.